can I just submit one a potential obstruction for the Chiefs this year?
Okay.
And it ties into something today.
Okay.
I am doing, in a couple hours, I am doing a sit-down interview with someone who I've never met before, who is very important to this show and this world.
Yes.
I'm sitting down with Jim Harbaugh. Never met him. Don't know him.
Oh, wow.
I was granted 15 minutes.
You're going to love him.
Tell me. I wanted your advice. Like, I don't know him like you know. I only know him from being a fan.
So you only is it sit down? Like
sit down.
Like camera here, camera there.
Yes.
The full Monty.
Everything. Yes.
Are you going to rock the khakis, Kyle?
You know what? I was asked that this morning if I should wear khakis and cleats, but then I don't know if that's like, who's this jackass? I never remember always wearing the khakis. The funniest thing, Rich, I have met him sort of informally. In 1991, I was in 6th grade at Daniel Wright Junior High School in Lincolnshire, Illinois. Jim Harbaugh was the quarterback of the Bears. He came to our auditorium to talk to the children there at the junior high school as the Bears quarterback.
Yes.
And I remember precisely one thing from his presentation, and it's classic eccentric Harbaugh. He was trying to show us, all right, kids, here's how you take a snap from the center. And he kneels down and he puts his hands here. And he told us, I'm not making this up, I'm going to clean it up a little too, that you want to put the knuckle of your middle finger in a very specific, very private spot of the center's backside. He told us that. We're all laughing because we're in 6th grade. Years later, I got to talk to Alex Smith, who's Harbaugh's quarterback in San Francisco. He goes, oh, yeah, I know that coaching point. He gave me the same one. He gave you the #1 overall pick. He's telling you put your knuckle up there. So that's all I remember. That's my impression as a 12-year-old all those years ago from Coach.
Are you going to tell Jim that story?
I think I'm going to, as an icebreaker.
Right,
That's all I got.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You have to.
Icebreaker.
By the way,
Moon River.
That's right. That's what they call the positioning of the hand.
Oh, the Moon River.
It's called an icebreaker.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's right. Moon River. You got that whole fist in there?
Right.
Oh,
so that's
my
all I got.
God.
I mean, in like a couple hours. It's he and I for 15 minutes.
Here's what I would say. In the past, I would have said, you got to see what the weather is. Is it cloudy? Is it not cloudy?
Yeah.
Not legit, like the figurative.
Sure.
Emotional weather for him, and then take the temperature, and then figure out how off the wall you can be.
I would think now is a positive time, right?
Dude, now he just seems to be like he accomplished the mission in his alma mater.
Yeah.
He is back in the NFL. He's in Southern California. He's paid very handsomely. His family is set, and he's got Justin Herbert in a roster that he loves, and I think he will. Here's what I will predict. I think he will know exactly what you do, who you are. He watches Good Morning Football, which is also a great benefit of you, that you're on a show that everybody loves and everybody in the industry watches and aspires to be on at the breakfast table with you guys in some way, shape, or form. I think that will be an excellent entree for you. And then at some point, you should tell him the knuckle story, which is how we can refer to it. We can refer to
knuckle, middle finger.
But that's I mean, and see how it goes with him.
I will,
because I don't know if you're going to glean it. The one thing that if football wise that I really want to know. It's something that we just had Joe Ortiz here, and obviously the general manager is not going to give it up, no matter how much I might try to chip away at it. Is how different is Justin Herbert going to look in this new Harbaugh way of doing things, of smash mouth, protection, fullback, sort of old school way? How does this 21st century millennial quarterback look in it, right? And it's kind of, I think, a pertinent question, potentially silly one, because we saw Kaepernick in an offense like that.
To the Super Bowl.
All right. And Herbert, like, what's he going to look like? And I know we live in a fantasy football world. Everyone wants to know, is he going to break 300 yards every time for me to draft him? Right. I mean, is he not going to have as many touchdown passes because Gus Edwards is going to be smashing it in there, or J.K. Dobbins? I know that's the way a lot of fans are interested in having this conversation framed, but I just want to know. And I can't wait to see it play out. I don't know how it can be gleaned in a conversation.
I'm figuring it out. There's so many places to go with him in a short amount of time, but I do, to bring it full circle on how we got here, I do want to hear him talk about the Chiefs, because in his stops as a head coach, when he shows up, there is a bully waiting for him there, and it's that bully's turf. Stanford, it's the Pete Carroll USC teams. They're running the world. He took them out, blew them out. What's your deal? Goes to Michigan. Obviously, it's Ohio State. He took them out eventually. And now he has the biggest bully he's ever faced. They've won 2 straight Super Bowls. Are the Chiefs his Buckeyes now? Like, do they have to beat the Chiefs? Is it a successful season if they win 11 games and they lose twice to Andy Reid? Like, it's a big one. I want to see what he's got going there.
Yeah, who is his bully, I guess, in San Francisco? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there was there an NFC team to beat, because it was Seattle, I guess. It was
I guess it was Pete Carroll, Seattle.
Yeah, right.
That was the early
again.
Seattle. I just think of him almost fighting Jim Schwartz on the field, and when he was with the Lions, that was a wild time. But that's a younger, more volatile Harbaugh. But who knows?
Maybe so. I'll bet you're going to get more than 15 minutes with him. That will be my prediction. So just go and have fun.
I will, man. I can't wait.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.